Welcome in, everyone. We're doing some... Well, I don't know if we're going too long. I put short stream in the title. I'm probably going to keep it like an hour. But I appreciate you all so much for stopping by. I hope your night's going well. And if not, I hope it gets better. How are y'all doing? Hello, Sav, Nicole, Mags, Beltaco, Tasha. Welcome in, y'all. Hope you're all doing well. Wow, I didn't realize you just started. Yeah, I just started. Yeah. I got caught in a conversation with a friend on the side, and we went on for about 5 or 6 hours. So I'm gonna stream myself. I don't know what to do. That is the hard thing to figure out. That is understandable. I get this. I use this in case I ever move slowly. However, I am gonna say, last time we were playing this, we were uncovering items that were dusted, but they were items that have deep memories behind them that you keep close. And each one has something a significant meaning, and it actually can pull at the heartstrings pretty hard. So brace yourself for how this may go. It's a doozy. It was pulling at my heartstrings real hard last time. The music box was the last present I ever received from Dad. Whenever I felt lonely, I would wind it up and talk to him as if he were right beside me. Dad, if you were still here, you would have supported me, right? Mom doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wants to do is fit into the mold. It's probably the only kind of life she knows. I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish, listening to the music box play. It felt like Dad was sitting right next to me. Hello, Beltaco. There's a lot of cupcakes gotten. A lot of cupcakes. The pizza, the chocolate lava, the watermelon, the red wine, the margarita, and the cookie dough ones. Real nice. After that day, I stopped waiting for Mom. I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. And now the main cusp of the game is cleaning off the old music box, the old memories we had. And everyone has those significant items that really can pull at the heartstrings. Even if it's something small, even just a pencil from school. Everyone has those items that have like deep meanings to them. I can't think, honestly mine is just a simple piece of cardboard because I used it to clean a bunch of, used it to do a bunch of old drawings with. Man, this game really can make you think a little deeply though. I highly recommend it personally. What the heck? Use the air blow gun. Okay, well that's not really a peaceful noise to listen to, but... Oh, it's out of air. Oh, it's got a charge. That's cool. That's really cool. But yeah, no, I just here doing this because I couldn't think too much what to do. It's like, I'll do something. It was between this and Power Wash Simulator, honestly. It was one of the two. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Okay, no, I'm good. We're fine. This is all we got working with, though. Sorry, I got a notification on the side and I was checking it out, make sure it's all going well. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. I just hate seeing a number on Discord. No matter what it is. Such a small thing, but I really hate it. Oh, there we go. I forgot to clean this off. I don't know how I feel about the air gun, to be honest. Key? Oh, I'm sorry, Key. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm incredibly sorry, bud. You got the fake chocolate one. Oh, no. What? The chocolate. The chocolate is fake. But I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope your night's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. And when is fake chocolate, yeah. I'm sorry. But it's just there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, dang it, don't do that. Joshua, welcome in, bud. I appreciate you for stopping by. How we doing? God, we're doing pretty well. We're just sitting back, relaxing, and cleaning things. How are you doing, bud? Hope Marvel Rivals is going well for you. Hope all that's going good. I appreciate you for stopping by still. Welcome in, Dungeon. I appreciate you for stopping by. Hope your night's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty alright myself. Just cleaning stuff. Is this the dusting simulator? It sure is. But somehow a lot deeper. Like, we're learning the significance behind each of these items. Of course, arguing with the sick kid to sleep. Aw, dang. I hope your kid feels better. I can understand that, though, but I hope your kid feels a lot better. And I understand the arguing. Yeah, that happens. But this is a dusting simulator, but it has, like, deep story that goes into it. Dungeon, you got the rum cupcake. Nice. That's hilarious. So, Kara, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately so. I'm gonna need it. You know what? I'm not kidding, Dungeon. I kind of thought you would say that. I'm not even kidding. I legitimately thought you were gonna say that, but wasn't sure. Do I gotta use a freaking air gun on this? 'Cause I don't like it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a crap cupcake, to put it simply. There. Oh, thank you so much for the check-in as well, Key. Yeah, I'm sorry about the put it bluntly, the poop cupcake. That's what fake chocolate is. I'm sorry. I'm not, because I put it there, but... But I'm sorry. But thank you so much for the pizza party check-in as well. I hope your night is going well, though. I don't like this cleaning item that much, to be honest. Really don't. it's not that interesting. I don't like how loud it is also. It's not that loud, but compared to literally a brush, it's loud. Oh crap, I missed the side. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't thinking I was going to depend on the tab button that much to look at the stuff, but no, it's necessary. Let me tell you, it's incredibly necessary. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna, definitely not gonna let just the music take over the stream though, no matter how genuinely delightful it is. Yes. This cleaning is low-key satisfying. It really is though. It really is. I highly recommend it. It's such a nice game. It's incredibly satisfying. Incredibly so. Come on. Especially when you get to the point of being able to use the tab button to look out for the small things. It's really nice. A friend recommended it to me. Where is it at? There we go. Come on, we're almost done. There. Come on. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. Oh, whoops. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Got to listen to the entire thing. Oh, I was hoping it would keep playing. Where's the last darn thing? Where's it at? Oh, wait, no. Calming. It really is. I love the sponge for some reason. It is nice, though, isn't it? It's really nice. It's like $10, I think, on Steam, if y'all are ever curious. I very much recommend it. It's like a bit of a chatty game, but also... Oh, there it is. Found it. But yeah, no, it's really nice. But it also has a really deep story to it. Adora. Can we talk for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional. But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting, so you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday you'll understand. For now, it would be better if you focused on your studies and kept composing as a hobby. Now I get what you're saying these things. You've never had anything you've truly wanted to do, have you? All you've ever done is live by other people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am, and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he would have understood me. At least he wouldn't have thrown away my tape like that. He wasn't anything like you. A music box that plays after you wind it up. The last gift Dad ever gave me. Gosh, I forgot. I deliberately chose the words that would hurt her the most. I thought I had the right to, since she was the one who hurt me first. Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, more vicious. Mom quietly took my wrath. After the room felt silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself, "It's okay. that was nothing compared to what she did to me. She did throw away your cassette tape you custom made, recorded things for. I'm not saying I agree with what you did, Adora, but I understand where your emotions were coming from. She shouldn't have thrown away your cassette tape. I understand. Why am I... Never mind. A radiant dream. It was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I had started to doze off after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom and Dad's voices as they quietly talked. I wanted to keep listening to their conversation, but before long, I fell asleep. Dang, this freaking game. Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looks like it still might work if I charge it. I'll try turning it on and after cleaning it. There are some gross things on it. Zaxington. Ossington. That doesn't work. Bearsington. There we go. We kinda got there, I guess. But welcome in, bud. Was this camera found in a swamp? It seems like it. Yeah, I tried, yeah. Welcome in, bud. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope your night's going well. If not, it gets better. How is this? What is this now? This is Undusted Letters of the Past. It's a game about a girl going through her old belongings, going good, eating hummus and carrots. I'm going to tell you, I didn't read that as hummus at first. I read that as humans. I'm just going to tell you that. My dyslexia kicked in, and I was very confused, and now it's even funnier now. But, yes. But, this is called Undusted Letters from the Past. It's basically a girl going through her old belongings that each have a deep significant memory behind each one. I am the Twitch cannibal. You know, not a sentence I expected to read this year. Sure. I don't know if I want to go down that way, but if you do, I'm happy for you. But no, I understand, yeah. I'm happy to hear it's going well for you, though. Oh. What? Yeah, I don't really like the air gun that much, to be honest. What? Something stuck. Ah. You know, this game is so calming. Granted, its story is extremely sad, I would say, because it's extremely relatable for some people. You have those significant items that you have deep memories with. And that's completely understandable. Like maybe just a simple little freaking shoestring could be the most significant item you have. Right here, we're going through all of hers. Through all of Adora's. And it's incredibly calming, oddly enough. But it can also get kind of sad. But yeah, Undusted Memories of the Past is what it's called. Can I move this? Ah, there we go. I don't know why that wouldn't open. A third of the way there. My gosh, yeah, almost to 100. Nice, Spicy. That's really impressive. And I appreciate all the support you give. Hello, AJ. I appreciate... sorry, I was taking a deep breath. I appreciate you for stopping by. Hope your night's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. How is everything, bud? How is it all going? Mango, not bad. Yeah. I would disagree a little bit, but then again, I don't know how that would be. Maybe... I'm not a big fan of mango, so... That's the only way I would disagree a little bit. Yeah, fancy meeting you here. My neck hurts, so I took an oxy and a mushroom. I hope it feels. I hope your neck feels better then. That's so frustrating, and well, uncomfortable. Yeah, I hope it all feels better, bud. Now the room is. Oh gosh, that's not good. I'm fine. That's good at least, but I just hope it gets better still. Soreness sucks. Cupcake, probably not the best, but mango in general isn't bad, but it can be overwhelming if I have too much of it personally. Really? I'm sure I'll pass out soon. I just need to relax and sleep. Yeah, of course. And I appreciate you for stopping by. Anyways, and whenever you do eventually pass out, I hope you sleep well. There. Got this little bit right here. Get around the corner. AJ got the salted caramel one. Nice. I think that one's pretty good. Yeah, but usually it's when it's a flavored drink. Ah, okay, yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I don't like mango really anything. And again, I haven't had much mango anything either. The only mango I like is the streamer. Gotten that one so many times. I believe it. Oh crap, is there a button I gotta hit? Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Do I gotta pop that out? No. There. No, that's not it. Where's the button? Wanna trade? Yeah, mango for a salted caramel one. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Stream was fun. Even though it was frustrating. Yeah. I can imagine. There are some streams that do be that way. Can I pull this out? Do I pull it out? Oh, my nose. Sorry, my nose got itchy. There's something I'm missing. I think that's supposed to pop out. I'm not sure. Nah, I don't like mango. I guess. No. Ah, there we go. That fixed it. As long as you you gotta make, as long as you make it entertaining enough for everyone. That's the way I see it. As long as the stream is entertaining, you do your job. Also, questing in wells, so it's nice to have some fun on the side. That's very, that's greatly appreciated. Well, I guess you were doing it at the sign. Even then, that's still nice of you to do that anyways. Also have that in your, oh yeah. I hope your back feels better too, as well. No, I almost said something stupid. I don't know how to word what I was gonna say, to be honest. There. Yeah, muscle relaxers and time off work. Yeah. Unfortunately, AJ, yeah. Unfortunately, that is what was going through my mind. I'm not afraid to admit it. That's exactly what was going through my mind. Yeah. My feet, yes, exactly. Your feet in a crack. That's how the song goes, right? That is exactly how the song goes. Oh, happy your generation. I guess so. Wait. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I didn't get this. Duh. What the heck? That's disappointing. That's such an obvious claim. I'm sure there's a... Yes. Yes, there is. I guess so. I can tell you there's a hose outside. There is a hose outside. She was into gardening? Yeah. Where the heck? Where the heck is that darn thing? I hope me hitting tab isn't causing too much of an issue. You know what? You know what was awesome about your stream today? Actually, yeah, no. People actually use my channel points. Oh, that's great. That's pretty cool. Why can't I find the thingy thing? Where's the thingy thing? What is dirty? But that's put a smile on it. Yeah, I mean, it's always nice when it's something that simple. It's always kind of cool when that it is. For like almost no one ever uses them. Yeah, no, it can feel that way. I can understand that. It's you gotta make really interactive ones. KT does, yeah. Which actually, I never told y'all this. I don't know if y'all know about this, but he managed to get a golden cupcake, and now I just gotta wait for him to use it. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah, here y'all go. If y'all are ever curious, whoever gets one, just exclamation HOF, that tells you about it. I want one so bad. I'm scared of what y'all would have in store for the golden cupcake. Because remember, it's a free pick a game for me. So yeah. And I also put what specific day you get it on and how many you have based on the amount of days there. Spicy McWaffles has 3. She got it on the first try, yes, she did. Dagnabbit. Give me a second. The heck? Oh, I hit them. Okay, never mind, don't worry about it. And, oh, I almost deleted the wrong one. Okay. Adora, did you finish your homework? Shh. She fell asleep after playing with the camera again. She really does love it. She's interested in so many things like music and writing. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I only hope that she doesn't become like me. You still have regrets about back then? You know, I thought you were so beautifully radiant. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolish to chasing what was only a dream. I'm hanging out here 90%. I even watching the game, just listening and chatting. Exactly. It's always lovely when that happens. Taco Bell is a weak spot of mine. What's your order? Oh boy. Cake is in jail? Yeah, so that's for spoilers. If anyone tries to spoil anything, that's basically what I do. I watch Twitch like 90%. You know what? Same here. Even though I mod for one of my favorite streamers, I just have it on in the background, but I still mod however I can. No, it's not ad jail. It's spoiler. Although I probably could also call it ad jail as well. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolishly chasing what was only a dream. Now I'm awake and live in reality. Let's not talk about this anymore. Alright? Alright. A now discontinued digital camera. It is decorated with stickers that I had stuck on as a child. Just get a box of tacos, either Doritos, Locos, or Soft. I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I have a disdain towards Taco Bell, but my reasoning of hating it is just because I've gotten food poisoning twice from there, and I don't want to trust it. That's my hatred of Taco Bell. At least our local one. I'm very cautious with Taco Bell. I just gotta be honest. The camera contained a recording that I'd never seen before. I had pressed the record button while I was asleep. The slanted video captured a long conversation between Mom and Dad. I used to love Crunchwraps, but I don't know, they just don't hit like they used to. I can understand. I found it difficult to understand. The mom I knew had always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly I realized that perhaps the words I had so aggressively thrown at her that day meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my mind. How silently she stood before my anger. How silently she had left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing. Crunchwraps with some extra nacho cheese are fantastic. Chapter 3. What she dreamed of. Where that dream now resides. So, did Adora become an author, is what you're telling me? Only Mom's room was left. You get a midnight movie almost every Thursday for a review. That's cool. That's really cool. And we always had... Okay, that's an awesome memory to have. That's a really cool memory to have, I'm not gonna lie. That's so awesome. Only Mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow, it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I had never seen before. It's got Taco Bell, and also almost always got one person in her parties. You know what? That sounds about right. Kind of how you got the grape jelly filled. Nice. It's always somehow the same person. Oh, that's hilarious. Welcome in, Average. Sorry, missed messages. Grilled cheese burrito and chips and cheese. Can't go wrong with that. Going well. Where did she get all these from? I really don't know anything about Mom. I think she wanted to be an author. That's what I'm guessing at now. She got a writing award growing up, but she couldn't follow through with that dream because things fell through.
Hmm?
This looks exactly like the symbol I saw on the teacup. Like every week we could get the food and pull over and wait for just the person to check if the food was right. The rest of us wouldn't even check. It was so funny. If it's every week, that means they got something against that friend. That's what that means. Or they wanted that friend's attention or something. They were doing the fact that you would do it like every time is crazy. It's also really funny. It's unfortunate. Interesting though. Huh? What is that inside? That's such a cool trophy. That's a really cool trophy. But like they didn't have a complicated order and they didn't always get the same thing either. It was truly bizarre. That is bizarre. How do you mess up that badly multiple times? That is crazy. I can't even react to that one. That's also really, unfortunately, really funny. And that's an even better memory. That makes the memory even funnier. Adds even more to it. There we go. How was your weekend, Zex? It was pretty alright. It was pretty good, especially considering how the week was. Because, man, the week was a rough one. And most of y'all know the reason why. And, yeah, it was a crazy thing. But other than that, my weekend was phenomenal. Actually, earlier today, I did a community day with one of my favorite streamers, so that was fun. Yeah, AJ, I don't know if you read the quiz. I don't know if you looked at the quiz server recently, but it sort of explains everything that happened. That's how, yeah, it was a rough one, let me tell you. I can't believe it happened. That's basically all I can really tell you. Yeah, we don't need to talk about it. Exactly, we don't. But that was basically the worst part of the week, essentially. That was definitely the worst it got. I'm tempted to delete the messages, those messages specifically, just so we don't ever have to look back at it. Because I never want to have to scroll up past that section, which I might do later tonight, actually. I think that'd be best. That's what I'm going to do, honestly. Probably after the stream. But I don't know for sure. I'm going to think about it still. But even then. Yeah, the weekend was good. The weekend was phenomenal. I got through with... I was playing... Before this, actually, I was chatting with a friend for about 5 hours while playing Peak. Where basically we got too caught up in chat and we talked about Pete and we talked while Peak was just on in the background and we slowly died of hunger because we got too caught in conversation. It's pretty funny actually that we can actually say we did that. But yeah, no, it's been a pretty good weekend. We also got snow here. And we made snow cream earlier. So that was also really nice. Sunday was great. Honestly, today was great. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep. I got this for winning first place in the math competition. Cool, huh? Wow. Does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I bragged about it all the time. But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box. The box? Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Dad, don't change the subject. A trophy I'd never seen before. Writing competition first place, Lily Mayer. It has the same symbol as the teacup. That little symbol right there. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition, winner. Youth short story competition, excellence award. Novel contest, first place, all for Lily Mayer. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream Mom once had. Been laid up sick about a week and a half. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you feeling any better? My gosh. I'm genuinely sorry about that. Finally feel better than my neck. Oh gosh. I assume you've already tried like ice and stuff like that. I don't know what possibly could have led to your neck being injured, unless it was like laying incorrectly or always the worst. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, if yeah, like if you tried it, I assume you tried. I mean, obviously you tried like painkillers and stuff like that, but there's also possibly some home remedies. Hopefully that can help. That's typically what I try to depend on, at least personally. Haven't been sleeping comfortably for a bit. Dang it. Do you have like a neck pillow or something like that? I don't mind. I don't mind talking about it just because, well, the way this stream is laid out. I'm just sitting here for chats, anyways. She was talented enough to win all these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? Some hoping a drug and right sleeps will help. I hope it does help, but yeah, I hope it doesn't get too bad. Dang, I'm really sorry for y'all too. If y'all want any home remedies, I'll absolutely send y'all some. Anyone who's ever sick, injured, feeling bad, I try to send them home remedies of any kind. Hashtag guess this growing up. And why did she stop me from chasing my dreams so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. What's that? Why is... Well, my first thought... I mean, I guess I am. I don't know. It's just literally my first thought is whenever friends tell me they're sick or sad or whatever, I send them like a happy video, a sad... I don't send them a sad video. I'll send them a happy video or I'll send them home remedies. There's not much I can really do, so it's just all I can think to do. It's like, how can I help your problem? Is what my first thought is. That's literally what I try my best to do. That's my immediate first thought. It's like, you have a problem? I'm going to try to help find a solution for it. Can't wait to get back in the gym. I honestly, I hope you can as well. I can't wait for you as well. Because it's hard to start them schedules and not mantras, rhythms and stuff like that for it. It's hard to get the rhythm for it, and I'm hoping you would do it. I was gonna go today, but yeah, of course. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I had thought. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face, even after I had to change my phone number. I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. I was afraid we were going to get there. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. Yep, I knew this would happen. It's really reaching at the heartstrings, let me tell you. My gosh. Yeah, no, it's a rough one. Okay. Well, let's just wipe everything out. Do that. Huh, let me see. The typewriter one is like, I will say this, one of the things that gets to me probably more when it comes to entertainment, like, people have particular triggers for like emotion, right? Like some people maybe connect more with like stories involving a love for a child, or maybe some they connect more with traumatic events. I'm the type that connects more with mother-child familial bonds. That's one of the ones that really gets me probably more than anything. It's generally one of the sweetest type of storytelling to me. That probably pulls at the heartstrings. Like freaking Dumbo is probably one of the hardest ones. Father Son always get me for some reason. Yeah, it's interesting how like those specific things can do that. Like it's really insane. Grandparents ruined me. Yeah, yeah, I can imagine that. Movies like John Q or Warrior played Goodnight Universe and full sobbed. Oh, I mean, I don't know if it's like much the same. I don't know if you've seen the movie Up, but just those first 10 minutes are like rough, is what it made me think of. When he mentioned the grandparent ordeal, that's what my first thought was the beginning of the movie Up. But yeah, father-son ones as well, I can understand that. And of course, this is a bit of a relaxation stream, but you know, Up didn't make me feel much better, but I get that. Yeah, yeah, I didn't really make it feel much. I get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, it'd be yeah. It's really quite the trip, I tell you. And mom stuff. Go watch Baby Driver. I left the theater and my face hurt with how aggressive I saw. You know what? I think you recommended that film to me a few days ago. I'm currently going on a big movie binge lately. Oh no, I'm gonna have to add that one now, aren't I? Well, I'll get it on the list. I did. It was so rough on me. I'll add it to the list then. He said it's his favorite. That's what it was. Yeah, I think we were talking something about that a few days ago. I think it was during my collab with Confetti Head, maybe. I think it was during that. It was something around that regard. Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hmm. And I saw Baby Driver and immediately usurped that movie. Really? Wow. That's really interesting. As we were leaving the theater, he decided that. Type of movies you're looking for? I don't know. Nothing really specific because I've got like just a lot of movies in general that I just need to watch. It's like movies I've never seen. Like I'm thinking I might need to add um Forrest Gump to that because I've never seen that either. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna need to add. Crap. Because yeah, I don't know how I've avoided that film, but I've never seen it. I'm not, definitely not looking at anything too specific. Because I love Forrest Gump. Yeah, I've heard it's really beloved as well. Like, hints are unavailable. Try to use them 3 times. That's funny. That's actually an achievement. That was my favorite movie for a while when I was young. Really? Honestly? I never really, oh my gosh, you need to. The movie was huge. I have seen it so many times and had to watch it for history class in high school. That reminds me, I had to watch Saving Private Ryan for history class in high school long ago. Yeah, it's excellent. Alright, I'll add that one to the list then. Yeah, no spoilers, exactly. I will tell you though, my personal favorite movie is a bit of an odd one. Not too odd, but my personal favorite movie of all time is The Sandlot. And it's just because of how simple it is. It's not too deep, not too complicated, just a bunch of bros hanging out, spending the summer together. My genuine favorite film of all time. Which, by the way, wink wink, nudge nudge, there's a chance I may or may not make a movie quiz later this year, so who knows. Oh gosh. I just thought about this. I'm thinking about... Oh crap, ad break. Wait, what was your favorite? My favorite movie of all time was The Sandlot, because it's such a simple film. I didn't realize ad was on. Dang, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, my favorite film is The Sandlot. I really adore that film. It's it's such a simple one. I just really enjoy it. Like, it's just bros hanging out. That's all it is. Like, a genuine childhood movie. And, respect, yeah. And I'm debating, so either by 500 followers, I'm debating on 2 types of quizzes for 500. Def was on respect when I was a kid. Yeah, on repeat as a kid. Yeah, for sure. I'm debating, like, I like to do special quizzes on, like, goals or whatever, because I don't know what I'm doing for 400. I reached that one too quickly to really decide on what to do. I know that sounds really conceited to say. I hate that it sounded that way. I don't mean to. So I'm thinking for 500 followers, it's between a Marvel quiz and a movie quiz. Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, you hit 400 quick. That's awesome. I genuinely felt all saying that, brag about only 5 what? Yeah, I have an issue of getting really big-headed very easily, so I have to watch myself. I really get a hold of collar on myself. I genuinely feel bad if I get too big-headed, because I don't realize I'm doing it at the time. But later on is when I realize it, so it's me being a bit safe. But yeah, I'm thinking 500 followers, maybe a movie quiz, or a Marvel one. Marvel Comics one. Or it's going to also be the movies too. I don't know for sure. But that's just what I'm thinking. Because 400, I genuinely don't know. Because I think... Do you do wrestling? I haven't, but the issue is... A lot of people don't know enough about wrestling to go with it. Within the quiz server, and... Definitely it's hard to find people. Look, if it was up to me, I'd do wrestling very frequently. I'd love to do wrestling very frequently. Think you'd be surprised. I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right. I can say I know nothing about Marvel when it boils down to it, really. I assume, oh, so... Okay. I could make it theoretically a vote thing. DC all the way? Ah, okay. Yeah. I won't say I hate DC. I'll say that. I won't. I know at least Bears and myself could do wrestling quiz. Yeah, I try to hope... To be honest, when it comes to quizzes, I try to hope for at least 3 people to compete. I want at least 3 or more. I put the limit 4 to 6, but really I'd prefer 3. 3 is totally okay as well. But I also, here's the thing, I know someone who could probably, like, yeah, I did it. Ha. I know at least Bears myself can do wrestling quiz 3 feels solid. Yeah, exactly. So I told y'all, so yeah, back on the botched quiz I did, I guess 2 years ago now. The botched quiz I did only had 2 people competing in it, which was Hobbs and Mello. They were the only ones who competed in that one. Which, here's a bit of actual quiz lore for y'all. There's only one person in the Discord. I know I've definitely chatted wrestling with followers. Kind of a life of me remember who right now. Yeah. I mean, if you run into them, you know, I will admit, can't for my life remember. Yeah, I've met a lot of them as well, but it's finding timing, and I haven't got to know them that well, but I really want to. What else? Oh yeah, a bit of quiz lore. Only one person in the Discord right now has taken the original anime quiz. The very first one I ever hosted. And it was Hobbs. He competed in it. I did it for a project for my Japanese class. And what I did was I did an entire quiz on just a bunch of anime. It's called the Ota quiz, which is where the server gets its name from. The very first quiz I ever did was called the Ota quiz, because it was for otaku at the time, for anime fans and stuff like that. And there you go. That's the lore on why it has its name that it has. It was originally came from a Japanese class. And that quiz was... When did I graduate? Almost 3 years ago. I hope we're not an ad break. That'd be weird. I hate it when that happens. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. Darn. Well, then I'll totally wait. Though that's insane. Yeah. But yeah, the lore comes from Hobbs being the first one to ever compete in the very first anime quiz, and it comes from Japanese class being the Ota quiz, which is where it comes from. Didn't realize Hobbs had been around that long. Yeah, he was a college buddy of mine back in my Japanese 3 and 4 class. He's been around a while. And Mello, I've known Mello about 15 plus years at this point, which is really crazy. He's a 5th grade friend. That's how far we go back. So Target, you got the raspberry jelly field. Nice. You youngin'. I guess it's fair. I've known Dub about that long. Wow, that's cool though. I mean, that's still really cool. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. He's a high school friend. Nice. And we met in 2009. That's cool. And welcome in, Target. 2010. We're doing pretty well. We're oddly enough just chatting about old friends we met long ago. I graduated in '07. Oh, I love it when those conversations happen. It's so funny. A typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white film. It seems like Mom typed her stories on it. Let me see. Let me see this. Now it's been 20 years with my baby boy Dumpkins. I was in the comedy club my freshman year, sophomore year, but we didn't interact much. Ah, okay. Yeah, so probably around 20 after stage group. Wow. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. I like hearing the past lores of friends and stuff like that. Trying to remember anything else. No, that's pretty much it. We actually became friends when I found you. Y'all did backyard wrestling. Oh. I mean, wrestling can pull people together. Wrestling has a magic about it. It's like, how do I get in on that? Yeah, that was the big one. That makes sense. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong, but that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened the small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that Mom had written. The rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with this salutation: Dear Miss Lily Mayer. I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. That's a big one, absolutely. And about a year or two after that, you got the Bears nickname. Oh. Considering there were like 5 of us in high school who still liked wrestling, there was no change but to stick together. Yep. After Dustin's cat scratched me. Oh boy. 18 years of beardom. That's really cool. I only started watching wrestling in about 2004. Wow. You know what? I started watching wrestling in '02 when John Cena debuted. That was when I first started watching wrestling. And he became, unironically, my favorite wrestler. Dear Miss Lily Mayer, it's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall in your previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I have read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly, you can make a livelihood out of your writing. Oh wait, no, I read that horribly wrong. Told everyone regardless it was radioactive bear, so it would be cool. Psh, youngins. I was watching in the 90s. He was also unironically my favorite wrestler when I first started watching during his U.S. title. Died with Carlito. Ah, whoa, that was so rude. They lacked the aspect of expect. Yeah, I know. That's really rough. And thank you, Target, for the stretch. I doubt that standard alone would be satisfying for you. That's insane. During his Carlito feud with Carlito, yeah. Or his US title feud with Carlito, I can understand. Yeah. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Lewis. Oh, there's only 16. Well, I guess we're finishing this tonight. I didn't think I was, but I guess I am. It's not a very long game. And I got it on sale for like $7. Well, the funny thing is, I only watched SmackDown at first. I mean, SmackDown was the show back then. SmackDown was the show back then. It really was. Didn't know Raw was a thing for the... I mean, a lot of people didn't. I didn't know SmackDown was a thing for the longest time. The SmackDown 6 will beg to differ with the Guerreros, name redacted, Kurt Angle, Edge, and Rey Mysterio. I don't know. I will disagree a little bit when you can turn Triple H Reign of Terror. Exactly, AJ. Exactly. Lewis, the name's of Mom's favorite writer. I almost read favorite writer as wrestler, by the way. Lewis was the name of Mom's favorite writer. The writer she admired. The one who might have been inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how I'd feel if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement. But the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. When Polly was running SmackDown, I was a diehard Raw guy. I can get that. If a composer I admired had said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. I'm gonna try streaming Marvel Rivals tomorrow because it's been almost 2 months since I streamed because I feel lazy. Well, I'm gonna have to fight that laziness. Hey, Cleaner Man. Hello. Hello, Computer Man. Welcome in, bud. I appreciate you for stopping by, and I hope your night's going well. And if not, I hope it gets better. How you doing, bud? I've been here. Oh, you have been? Oh, that's right. I mean, yeah, you've been here, but... Yeah, I just more based on the first chat I was going off of. Yeah. Either way, though. I always appreciate you stopping by still. Do it. Get the gold. Yee. There we go. Hi, yeah, to last week I'd stream only one time since before things. Gosh, I forgot it'd been that long. Well, I hope your break was good, though. Like, I hope you had a good break still. Time flies, it really does. It is really crazy. It was not really. Oh no, I'm really sorry. Oh no. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, well, I'm happy to have you back, though. Yeah, big break, goodness. Yeah, I'm really sorry you had to possibly go with that. It was what it is. Yeah. But dang, I'm really sorry about that, bud. But still happy we can have you back, though. It's always a pleasure. Get out of here, TurboTax ad. Darn it. Keep forgetting to snooze the ad. Capture card is a game changer, though. I bet. Capture card changes everything. In my retro era. Ooh, nice. That's going to be a fun time. There we go. Gonna wait for this to charge. That retro era is going to be a nice one then. trying to think. Crap. Oh no. I think. Okay. I think I have an idea for possibly a 400 follower stream. Hope y'all like N64 arcade style basketball games. I hope you enjoy them. I'm not much of a sports game player, but I hope you are. I hope you enjoy them. Boom shakalaka. Crap. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'll still show up for support however I can, obviously. But there's not, unfortunately, enough. Okay. The most I got on basketball is just Michael Jordan's from my home state. You want to step up to me? NBA hang time. Yeah, literally the only basketball thing I've ever seen, like straight through, is just the movie Space Jam, and that's literally all I got. Which that's what's introduced me to Michael Jordan, so. Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. Yep, that's exactly it. Aw, darn it. That got a real gem going on. It's Welcome to the Space Jam. I don't know if y'all have sat back and heard the freaking soundtrack for that movie, but it's awesome. It's your chance to your dance on the Space Jam. Wave your hands and oh my gosh. It's just become a freaking Space Jam sing-along in the chat, and I'm loving it. Gonna take it into overdrive. Welcome to the Space Jam. May actually be cursing you for revitalizing this in our household. Yeah, the soundtrack on. That's actually really cool. That's really cool to have it on CD. I'm sorry, Max. Not really, but I'm sorry. But it is it was my big thing with stuff like that. Technically it was my little brother, but we both listened to it. Yeah, of course. How could you not listen to it? The Space Jam son is Getaway song too. Yeah, that's true. Oh, absolutely. The one song, okay. The one song I've been trying to find. The one song I've struggled to find anywhere. Because I can't find it on Spotify. I'm going to have to describe it from the movie. Basketball Jones. That's what it is! That's exactly what it is! Basketball Jones. That's exactly the song. I always forget the name of that song. Yeah, you absolutely did. That's the one song that's so hard to find. And I don't know why. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh no. Great. Step with the basketball under my pillow. Maybe that's why I can't sleep at night. Yeah. That song was quite the one. The only Jones I know is Astronaut Jones. Ah, yeah. Osmosis Jones. That's a good point. Osmosis Jones. That's a very good point. I haven't seen that movie in a while either. Nope. Don't know him. He's Chris Rock. I know of another Jones. I don't know. No, there's a pretty big Jones out there. Thank you, Max. I was gonna say there's a pretty big Jones out there. And that was the one I was thinking of. That was exactly the one I was thinking of. That's the exact one I was thinking of. Indy got nothing on astronaut. Uh-oh. There. There we go. We're just gonna do this so we can get through all of this. We're almost done, thank goodness. I haven't really enjoyed cleaning the farm that much, I'm gonna be honest, but I've enjoyed the chat, which that's been good fun. I only got one more item to clean after this, also. So that's really nice. Oh. Aw, darn it. Dang it. Okay, let's go for a wipe. Come on. Wipe it down. Oh, I can do this. Duh. Might stream Gears of War Vengeance if my buddy wants to split screen it with me. Oh, cool. I hope y'all enjoy that. Come on. What those the bears say? What do you mean? I don't know what the bear says. It's time to slam now. Bring it into overdrive. Welcome to the Space Jam. Okay, I'm missing something. I personally don't. Oh. That's the issue. Oh, that's gonna be so mean. Oh, that's so mean. Wait. He says rar. Oh. You know what I'm calling, right? Okay. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Dang it. Okay. There it is. Get that little bit right there. We can suck that up. There we go. Okay. This past summer I played Gears 1 through 3 together. Nice. Started Vengeance, but didn't get to there before it fell off. Oh. Oh, wait, let me do it like this. I can't imagine actually having to clean one of these things in real life, by the way. only play the first one, but if I can convince them to stream it, then it would be cool. That would be cool. I hope y'all can. Oh. Oh. What the heck? Yeah. Played all 3 before, but hasn't played the other ones. Ah. Let's see. I swear, if it's on the freaking... Here's 2 an all-timer. Well, I unfortunately know nothing of that game series at all, except that, well, the title, but even then, it's always going to be a fun time. Oh, gosh. Trilogy is phenomenal. Okay. Let's see. I can't understand. Oh, I don't know what the heck. Okay, so I think I'm reaching it. I don't know for sure. 1 and 3 are 9 out of 10. 2 is a 10 out of 10. Whoa. Why can't I reach that? That is something. I don't know how I'm supposed to clean that. The only thing to do it with this. No. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget about it, but I don't really talk about it much. But this Friday, we're actually going to do a stream extra early this time. Similar to how we did it last Friday, this past Friday, actually. It's gonna be a game of Resident Evil 5 multiplayer with a friend of mine. Cause she got the golden cupcake. I don't know how Resident Evil 5 is gonna go though. Yeah, it's 12:30. I was dealing with that earlier. I was talking with a friend of mine. She lives in the UK. I think we talked about 6 hours from like we talked for so long. All right, bud. Yeah, it's a fast night. It really was. Night. Well, okay, AJ. Here's this. I forgot I had this just before. There you go. Exclamation GN. There you go. I always forget about that command, even though I added it. My arms. I'm doing a bit of a stretch now. Yeah, it was a bit of a fun one. I was proud of that command. Oh, yeah, Adrenal Chicken was in my stream. It's like, yeah, it's 2 a.m. here. I'm like, yeah, you should sleep. You should be asleep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how the freak to get that. Unless I can, oh, maybe I can suck it. Oh, I can clean it from there. Yeah, those British boys, exactly. Those British boys indeed. Them British boys over there, Chicken is an S tier Twitch chatter. I believe it. That little bit I chatted with him back when Bears did the collab with him. It's like, yeah, no, I can tell. Dude, he's like my favorite streamer. That's how I feel about, honestly, that's how I feel about, well, Yena Lav. Yena Lav is my favorite streamer. She's such a chatter. Max found him and I never stopped watching him. Yeah, you find those perfect streamers that go with you. He's a lovely man. I believe it. From that little bit I interacted with him, I believe it entirely. I feel the exact same way about Yena Lav. Oh gosh. Dang it, come on. Where is it at? Where is that last little splotch at? Come on. There it is. I think my favorite who aren't people I know prefer to streaming are countries and that. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So the top two. I mean, I try. I do what I can at least. But I greatly appreciate it though. I've become, for some people, oddly enough, the sleep corner, which, I mean, I've talked with some UK friends and they tell me, yeah, I kind of go to your streams to follow. Aw, ads. Darn it, I forgot to freaking mute them. I was gonna snooze it, and I didn't. Max and I are just talking about how your stream is the most welcoming, chill vibes, and always invites people in. Yeah, I try at least. I do what I can. I do what I can to entertain others. And if it works, it works. I hope you're not in ads. I'm still concerned you are in ads. Ugh. Gonna freaking pull at my heartstrings. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a second then. Stretching. Oh boy. Shoulders. Freaking abs are the worst. Holy crap. Jigsaw. Thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Holy crap. Absolutely, there aren't any compliments higher than being the thing that someone goes to. I mean, you're right. Yeah, a lot of my UK friends tell me the same thing. They use me to go to sleep to, and it's crazy. But Jigsaw, welcome in. I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope your night's going well. If not, I hope it gets better. How are you doing? How is everything? We're just relaxing here, chatting about fun memories and stuff like that. Means you make people feel comfortable. You know what? I guess so. And if they feel that way, I guess I'm pretty much accomplishing my mission so far. Comfort stream WZ. Well, thank you for that. Really. I guess I'm gonna kind of get a bit mushy here. Streaming was one of the best decisions I think I ever made. Met honestly some of the coolest people ever, and you know, also made experiences I didn't expect to have either. It's been a genuinely fun ride. My problem is I want to chat so I don't sleep with Twitch on. Yeah, no, I get that completely, AJ. I'm the same way too. I'm the exact same way. But yeah, meeting y'all has been genuinely fun. And I don't know if I'd trade it for the world right now. It's been a really fun ride. Definitely is an experience. It really is. Streaming has been awesome. It really has been. The communities that you meet through the process, it's such an amazing experience. And I don't like the drama, but I like the experience I gained from the drama. I enjoy that too. Not the drama itself, obviously, but you can gain something from it, some knowledge, stuff like that. It's so interesting the way things go. And I can't say many negatives about it. Tell you that, it's kept my head straight. Call recorded on February 19th. I feel like nothing I've ever done has been so different from my perceived notion of what I thought it was than streaming. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh no, this is gonna get hard. This is gonna get hard to read. Possibly. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me? Tidy up the house? No, you're fine, AJ. You're perfectly fine. Please. I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Lily. Don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. Oh, you have a good one, AJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been nice. It's always nice chatting with y'all. But yeah, please rest well however you can. Yeah, it's just getting that night. It's hard to end conversations sometimes. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. When I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remember the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing and Adora. Lily, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her phone number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, will we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. Oh god, is it gonna be a freaking watch or something? I've already claimed one of those. A headline phone. By calling a specific date, you can hear recordings from that day. Whoa. The call was between Mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for Mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how Mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number. Chapter 4, nevertheless. This is the last item, isn't it? This is the last item. A letter from the past. As I looked at the old attic key, and I found in Mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home. Finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, Mom and Aunt's conversation continued. Whoa. I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, she was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes, full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. This one's really hitting hard. I also don't want to finish cleaning this one. Oddly enough, I probably could have almost finished this in one stream. And I'm really okay that I played this when I did. Because I honestly, when I was first playing this last week, I was playing it after a bunch of situations fell down just to calm my brain. And, well, can definitely say I'm okay with that's actually an undusted memory of the past, oddly enough. Well, I don't really look at that memory in admiration, but definitely feels like one and done. Yeah, it really does. I probably couldn't have finished it last week, but it's okay. I have a memory I can connect to it. That it was when I went to this game to calm my brain around, which, believe me, was incredibly necessary last week. Because there was one situation that wasn't even the one that y'all know of that that almost happened. That was really weird. Not as stressful, but yeah. And honestly, I'm just gonna look at it back as experience I gained, and that's what makes me happier about it. But I'm happy I got to play this game. This was recommended to me by a buddy of mine a couple months back, and I really do appreciate him for it. I wish I had something. I wish I had the freaking air gun now. But yeah, it was a weird situation. Not the darker one, but yeah, it was something. But like I said, I'm kind of happy I can connect it to this game. Because I don't see it as a bad memory. I see it as a good, not a good experience, an experience I can gain knowledge from. How to handle situations better. What's going to happen out there. It's really nice. Clear all objects to 100%. The attic key that I found inside the typewriter. What will I find in the attic? What will we find in the attic? The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic with the key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun. So I often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos disturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adora handed me her tape with such an excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I chose to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dream in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past. My younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I've wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you return one day, so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. She even saved the freaking cassette tape. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on a corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. The cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. I put the tape into the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song. Whoa. I slowly recited Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes dance with the dawning sky, gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dreams, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. Now, are we actually gonna get the song played for the outro credits? If we are, I'm going muted. Bad timing? Yeah, I guess, unfortunately, Saltix. Oh, we get a nice song. I'm gonna mute for a bit.
What can I do to hear them sing? Would you walk through me those wide, or search through lonely streams? If there's any chance to see them once again. Singing to the moon and
Thank you for playing Undusted Letters from the Past. What a freaking game. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh my gosh. The music, if you see me tomorrow play it, don't be surprised. I get that, yeah. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh, that really hits hard. Just gonna look at the start real quick. What? Congrats, glad it was good. We got one more item. I thought that was the end. We got one more item, I think. The Mini's music is getting... Yo, this game. Oh my gosh, this game. I don't even know anymore. It's really good. Just with the story. I thought we were done though. I guess not. We got a little bit more left. Huh. You had to watch yourself not to fall asleep while playing this game too. I need to go look up baby. This is random, but I need to go look up the movie recommended earlier. As well. I want to. I gotta clean the inside. Oh boy. You know, this game will hit your emotions. Oh, ad break's about to happen. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna open it up. Oh crap, what's it gonna be a picture of? Oh, I know what it's gonna be a picture of. Etched in heart. Oh gosh. Oh no, I know exactly where this is gonna hit. Hmm? So much left to clean, actually. The heck? Oh gosh, we gotta clean it entirely without... I play a lot of these emotional eating games. That says a lot about me, though. So thanks for the recommendation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh no! Oh gosh. That's from the freaking beginning of the game. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Of course, you can't end it without cleaning it entirely. You're just too lazy if you don't. I will add. It's not that big a deal. Oh, it's just so freaking wholesome. Where's it at? Clear the hidden object. Oh gosh. The pendant Mom always wore. It's the first time I've ever looked inside. Nevertheless. Well, there it goes. Not too sure where else I can go from here. I really appreciate you all for stopping by, though. I hope your night keeps going well also. I'm gonna be going to look for someone to go raid out to. I don't know who that'll be. We'll just have to find out. Let me see. Glad that I made it. Thanks for the stream, man. Absolutely. I think I found who I'll go raid. Maybe. I don't know. It's a hard one. I like her, but she's... Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be loud, but I think I'm fine with... I mean, whatever happens, happens, right? I'm gonna look at Pizza Party real quick, actually, before I do anything. Let's see who's live there. What's it gonna be? Let's see. Dang, okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to do the... I guess we'll go her. Why not? There's no reason not to. Well, here's my raid message. If y'all want to use it, it's perfectly fine. Have a good night, bro. Keep being you. I appreciate it, Saltix. You as well. You keep being you as well. But I appreciate you all so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure every time. And I shall leave you all off with this. I wish you a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night. Bye.